Instead of trying to put the toothpaste in the tube, make sure the toothpaste is in the right place when you squeeze it. Or if it's not in the right place, don't squeeze it. So much of it is predictive. So this is what we want. We start out, we want to have this nice trajectory. You go through some development training, you take a course, and this is what we're expecting. You come from a seminar, this is what we're expecting. And these 5-day seminars, they're long enough that you start to feel like you can really do this thing. But what happens is you come back and we fall into the old habits. It's not that this is impossible. It's that it's harder than you think. It's not just making a decision because it's not mental. It's neural pathways, and you need habits. The path of least resistance is still here. You need to make a shift so this path of least resistance is no longer firing, and it's a new path that's firing, and that will eventually wipe this one out. It's called synaptogenesis, when literally the synapses from old neural pathways is pruned away. Here's a different visual of it. This is the path of least resistance. It's the habits. We've got an upper limit and a lower limit. It keeps repeating. But to cross it is very, very difficult, because as you cross it, you get this cognitive dissonance. It triggers other things, beliefs, fears, concerns, things that didn't work, maybe things that worked so well you're not willing to try anything else. And this is what kicks people back. This is why organizations who do this keep doing it, because they've made this a habit. This is that allostatic capacity. This is that trajectory of allostatic increasing capacity. They've built their way. This is the good to great. That inflection point in the minimum 15 years of continued outperformance, and then the great by choice just solidified that point. But without that, we keep getting knocked back down, and it takes work to move above this. This is why in Good to Great they talked about the level 5 leader, and that's what dynamic leadership is about. It's giving those level 5 leadership characteristics and attributes and making them available to the everyday person. And it's necessary because above the line you have unfamiliar, you have unknown. This is going to trigger fears and associations. If you've haven't worked out, and your team hasn't worked out how to deal with the 70% grade on the way to the 100% grade, if they haven't worked that out and able to stay resilient and rapidly recover, return to a growth mindset instantaneously without delay, then they're going to get knocked back down.